Today we will look at 4 different cases involving corrupt cops. But before we get into this video, please don't forget to like the video and leave your opinion in the comments to support our stand against police corruption. Thank you, and have a good time. On February 14th, 2022, the Marion Police Department received a call from a receptionist working at City Hall who filed a complaint against Casey Van Neville. The receptionist reported that Mr. Neville had made a rather aggressive phone call inquiring about a matter and expressing his dissatisfaction. Following the conversation, police officers arrived on the scene and the encounter was captured on body cam.
Alicia.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Better than you, it sounds like. Good old Casey back at it.
Yeah, so Lisa in finance had gotten a call from the main line from him. She said that he was not making any sense. He was belligerent and asked for the city manager or the mayor. So she transferred him to me. Immediately flew off the bat, started screaming at me, swearing, says that somebody here at City Hall, one of our employees, is trying to hack his computer.
Oh my gosh.
Wants to know what we're going to do about it. He continued to swear at me, told me to do my fucking job, so I told him I was hanging up on him, and now he won't stop calling. Some of our staff that has had history with him is now concerned that he's going to show up here.
Okay.
So wasn't sure what the best approach was for this. It sounds like he's probably off his medication.
Well, probably. Have we warned him for harassment with you guys?
Yeah, so this same thing happened, oh God, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. Same exact thing, calling with bizarre accusations, wanting to talk to city manager, mayor. I want to say it was when Tom was acting city manager, so sometime late this summer, early fall. But yeah, same thing. I think we sent a squad car out and warned him. But I feel like it went on for several days before it finally stopped. And actually, you know what? The last time it happened, we were still closed to the public because he did threaten to come down here, but our doors were locked, so we were fine.
And we can, I'm sure, pull that up. Would you be all right with me sending somebody over there and getting a statement from you? Because I'll be honest, I think it's time we charge him.
Okay.
So we'll create a harassment call.
Okay.
I'll send somebody over, and I'll just send them to you directly if you're okay with that.
Myself and Keeler will be working at the Cedar Rapids School District building for the school board meeting until its conclusion.
So I guess we need to get his side of the story. If he's technically...
And unit 8.
Would I need to Mirandize him before I ask him any questions?
He's not under arrest at this point, right?
No.
Okay.
But are we...
160, 10, 23.
I'll ask you there.
Calling in from First Avenue.
No, he's not under arrest. He can shut the door on us.
Okay.
Let's go down and get a warrant for his arrest then.
Okay.
So.
But regardless of his statement, we still plan on arresting.
We're gonna get in a statement.
Okay.
We're on camera, okay? We're live now. So any statement you make, if you're gonna make that statement, then you do have to Mirandize.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're
That's what I was wondering.
we're gonna go and get his side of the story, and we're gonna go from there.
Did you see the black man coming by you
No, I
guys?
didn't.
No? Just went right by you guys?
Yeah, I was talking to Wimpin, I was talking to you, and
No, I
understand,
understand.
yeah.
I just wanted to see if you could see in there. Because when I went around the corner, I didn't have eyes on for a second. So.
Yeah. Well, we'll go now if he's there, if not.
Yep.
I've never been in here before, so I'm not sure.
It's 100, right?
Hey, Casey. Hey, Casey, can you come to the door and just talk to me for a second? Okay. Listen, man, it's really important that you come talk to us right now, okay? I'm Officer McCoy. I'm with the Marion Police Department. I'm sorry, I can't hear you, Casey. What you saying? Oh, okay. Can you come to the door and talk to us?
Yeah, 1 second. Just because,
Make sure you get that foot in the door.
Yep.
trying to call my bank.
All right. Hey, Casey, would you step out and talk to us here for a second? No? Okay.
and I need him to go.
He's not gonna go anywhere, so.
No.
Hey!
Come on.
Hey!
Step out here.
Hey, dude!
Step out here.
Dude!
Step out here.
Fuck! Dude!
Get on the ground.
What the
Hey, you're under arrest. Now get on the ground.
f is going on?
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
What is going on?
You're under arrest
For what?
for harassment.
Harassment on what? What the
Calling the city hall earlier today.
Dude, I've called the FBI, I've called the U.S. Marshals, I've called everybody.
Well, that's brilliant.
No shit, what's wrong with City Hall?
You've been warned not to harass them.
Dude, that was a year ago and for false harassment.
Put your legs in, Casey. I'm gonna limp.
Despite initially acknowledging that Mr. Casey could not be arrested immediately, and even allowing him to close his door, the officers continued to arrest him in disregard of his rights. The footage clearly shows that the officers abused their authority. The Fourth Amendment protects individuals against unreasonable searches and seizures by the government and guarantees the right to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures. The officers' forced entry into Mr. Casey's apartment was a clear violation of his Fourth Amendment rights. Moreover, the U.S. Supreme Court requires police officers entering a residence, with or without a warrant, to knock on the door and explain their identity and purpose before attempting to forcibly enter. In this case, the officers failed to clearly state their reasons for wanting to speak with Mr. Casey.
We're gonna apply charges for harassment and injuries of official.
You want shoes, Casey?
I'd like to not be harassed.
Okay. Hey, Casey?
Yes, shoes at least. Holy
We'll get you shoes.
Jesus Christ.
Look,
Holy,
look at
what
me
is
for-
with
look-
the
listen to me for-
aggressiveness?
Okay. Hey, listen to me for just a second. You gonna listen to me for a
Nah,
minute?
dude, they're arresting me for harassment. Nah, dude, they're arresting me for harassment, dude.
Wear your
This guy's
shoes.
already arrested me illegally, and I beat him in court a year ago for him lying in court, for
We're
him
gonna-
arresting me for standing in public. And now all of a sudden I
Where
gotta
are
go deal
your
with you
shoes?
guys again?
Thanks.
Where are
Wow.
your shoes?
Can you grab them, please? Flip it, maybe? Grab them.
Casey, I'm going
What
to search
the
you at this
fuck?
point. Do you have anything on you I need to be aware of?
Don't touch me. I don't give you
No, I'm going to
You're getting
search you.
searched.
Fourth Amendment right.
Okay, well, it has nothing to do with the Fourth
I don't
Amendment.
give. Hey, is your badge?
You're getting searched.
All right.
Dude,
All right. That's the way it is. You're under arrest.
Dude.
Your seizures
I don't
already
give you
been
consent
done.
to my.
You don't need to consent.
I do actually.
No, you don't. So you need to read the law a little bit more.
Detaining.
It's
Yeah.
happening. You're under arrest.
Dude, you could push my door open and tackle me.
No, you tried. You opened the door and you tried shutting it on
You
us.
dipshit. You stepped in
We're
there.
done talking. Okay.
Yep.
It's not worth engaging with them at this point. All right, we're going. Let's go.
At this point, Mr. Casey was apparently arrested on a charge of harassment, which was said to be based on a complaint by the town hall receptionist. According to the relevant section of the Iowa Code, a peace officer may make an arrest without a warrant in certain circumstances. However, none of the criteria outlined in the law justify this arrest, which shows that the arrest was wrong and unconstitutional. It also appears from the footage that there was an earlier complaint about harassment made last year that was allegedly false. It appears that the officers already knew Mr. Casey. It is conceivable that this arrest could be perceived as retaliation, or that it was motivated by a grudge from the past.
Hey, they're arresting me for harassment.
Yep.
Apparently.
Thank you.
Oh, this is all City Hall. These are insane. You guys are the definition of insanity. What the is going on? All these. Ow! Dude, stop! Holy fuck!
This happens when we play
Jesus
games,
Christ.
right?
Just walk. Dude! You idiot, how am I supposed to walk?
With your feet.
Dude,
One leg in front of the other.
idiot!
That's how you're telling
Hey,
your kid,
stop.
right? Dude, you learn. You turn this thing to me again, you have a bigger problem. You understand that?
I got you.
You understand me?
Yes, dude.
One leg in front of the other. Sit down. Here. Put her on the floor.
Here, give me your left leg.
You good?
Yeah.
Let's go shut the door. The only reason I held you from getting back into that mix is because you get two big guys and you'd have disappeared in that, okay?
As observed, the officers escorting Mr. Casey displayed blatant retaliation, showing a personal vendetta. They hurried him along, even resorting to pushing him against the patrol vehicle because he wasn't walking fast enough. Considering Mr. Casey was in cuffs and being forced to jog, it's unsurprising he struggled to keep up. According to relevant law section, a peace officer is justified in using force necessary to effect an arrest or defend against bodily harm. However, Mr. Casey's actions did not warrant such aggression, making the officer's actions excessive under the law.
They had it under control. I know you wanted to get into that mix, but you'd just been more riding the wave than you would have done anything else. So that's the only reason that's the only reason I pulled you back, because you had a sergeant and him in there. So I was like, let him do it.
Yeah. Okay.
You had fun last night.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
All right.
Good job, guys.
Thanks. So I guess what I'm wondering now is, do we still want to grab a statement from him? So
No, we're not talking to him.
Okay.
I'll explain everything later on.
Okay, that's perfect.
His opportunity to give a statement went out the window when he shut the door, tried to shut the door on us.
Okay. That makes sense.
We'll book him, we'll get him in there to the county, and then we'll finish the complaint, and then you'll ask one for interference.
Perfect.
So. Well, we're asking third and interference with 6 flags.
5 counts of harassment, 3rd injury.
How are you doing today? I'm good.
In the end, Mr. Casey faced 5 counts of harassment for simply calling City Hall, and 2 misdemeanor charges were added. Mr. Casey challenged the charges in court and was tried by a jury. Ultimately, he was acquitted by his peers. Before we move on to the next clip, do you trust police officers to open your door? And what do you think about this incident? Do not forget to write your opinions in the comments. On October 7th, 2023, Officer DeBoard of the Denham Springs Police Department was on patrol when he noticed a vehicle moving erratically in front of him and followed the vehicle with his lights on and signaled a traffic stop. Officer DeBoard requested backup before approaching the vehicle. Meanwhile, the driver of the vehicle, Mr. Toulouse, complied with the officer's order and waited.
Hey, sir, you do me a favor, step to the front of my uniform?
Tell me what you pulled me over for? What do you want? What do you want?
Do me a favor, stand in front of my unit, please.
I can stand where I want. You can tell me what you pulled me over for.
Okay, so for my safety, I want you to stay in front of my unit.
And for auditor safety, I would like for you to tell me why you stopped me.
So I will,
Who are you?
I will in just a
Who are
second.
you?
Hey, man, stand in front of my unit.
I could stand where I want, dude.
Not
What
on
is
my
your
traffic
problem?
stop.
Not on my traffic stop. What do you want? What did you pull me over
Do me a
for?
favor, you can put the cell phone down.
No, I can hold my cell phone.
When it interferes with a...
It's not interfering. Recording.
It is.
Turner
It
versus
is.
Driver says it is not interfering. Louisiana, Texas, and Mississippi, as Turner versus Driver, have every right to film y'all. What did you pull me over for?
So the reason why I stopped, I noticed you were veering back and forth. in
Oh,
between.
don't give me that shit. It's all on dash cam.
So do you want
don't
me to
give me that
finish?
shit, it's all
do you
on
want
dash
me to
cam.
tell you, or are you going to let me explain, or are you going to keep bumping your gun?
I'm going to keep bumping my guns because I have every right
Got
to
your
talk.
ID on you?
What do I need to get my ID for? What law did I break?
And
What law
proper-
did I break?
In the dialogue between the officer and the driver, it is clear how authoritarian the officer's stance was, ordering Mr. Toulouse to put down his phone amounts to a restriction on his ability to record, which is a direct violation of Mr. Toulouse's First Amendment rights. The First Amendment gives individuals the right to record. As Mr. Toulouse points out, it is very important to highlight the landmark Turner versus Driver case, in which the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals held that there is a constitutional right to record law enforcement officers. This decision affirms that such actions are protected under the First Amendment, providing citizens with the legal safeguard to document police activity.
Improper lane usage.
Improper lanes, I was in my lane. I got dash cam to prove it. I never broke line either side.
You don't have to break line.
What do you mean I had to break line? I didn't.
Statute
I didn't do
says
anything.
veering back and forth is improper
Veering
lane
back.
use.
I was not veering back and forth.
This ain't the courtroom. I see your driver's license, please.
This is not the courtroom.
Nope.
The officer charged Mr. Toulouse with improper lane usage, which is contrary to Louisiana state law. The officer's comment suggesting that changing lanes is punishable is erroneous. According to Chapter 79, a vehicle must remain in one lane unless a safe lane change cannot be made. Therefore, the traffic stop was unlawful, and Mr. Toulouse was not required to show identification.
This
May I
is not
see
the
your driver's
courtroom.
license, please?
So you're pulling me over saying that what? I'm
May I
drunk?
see your driver's license?
You're saying
please,
that
sir?
I'm drunk?
I'm not. Are you
Okay.
having a medical episode? Are you distracted? Are you tired? Have you been driving for a long time?
I don't answer questions. How about that?
Take a look at your driver's license, please.
Okay. Who are you, Denham Springs? Who are you, Denham Springs? What's your name and badge number?
I told you my name is Officer DeBoard, Denham Springs Police Department.
Okay. And you're going to be one of the slow ones that just messed up. Now, what else do you want?
415-527.
This is harassment. Y'all are harassing me because of who I am.
I don't know who you are.
Well, I'm telling you, I am your worst nightmare at this point. What?
I'm going to tell you something.
I don't care what you got to say.
If you say that again, I'm going to take that as a
It's called
threat.
freedom of speech.
I will
you
take
better
that-
learn the law.
I will
Learn the
take
law.
that
Learn
as
the
a
law.
threat and act
What?
accordingly.
How is it threat?
I'm telling you.
In the footage, Mr. Toulouse complied with the officer's unlawful demand for ID. However, Louisiana state law only allows officers to request ID if they reasonably suspect a crime. There was no such suspicion here, making the demand unconstitutional. Additionally, the officer's attempt to intimidate Mr. Toulouse by curtailing his speech violates his First Amendment rights.
2629
Look at this.
Louisiana,
What's your name
128
Oh, man,
227.
you're gonna let this fool fucking do this stupid shit to Sonjay? Really? You know I don't do nothing wrong. I don't break laws.
You know, I was just going to let you off with a warning, but now I'm
And
going to write you a ticket.
For what?
Improper lane usage.
I didn't change lanes.
Veering back and forth.
I did not break line.
You're going to get
Write me a ticket. Write me the ticket. Go ahead. Go write me the ticket. Go on.
Stand right there. Actually got any weapons on you? Turn around, face
I
my
don't
unit.
answer questions. And this is going to be an illegal search.
Turn around, face my unit.
Really?
Place your hands on top of your head and interlace your fingers.
I am recording you. Oh, okay. You see this people? You see this people? You see this people?
Now, spread your feet. Now it's an officer safety thing. You need to learn the law. So right
I
now,
do
I'm
know
going
the
to be
law.
quiet. Shut your mouth.
Oh, you're messing up.
Oh, I'm going to show you. So I can conduct a lawful pat frisk for weapons
Yes,
for
it's called-
officer safety.
It's called Terry versus
And
Ohio.
I gave you 3 lawful commands and you sat there. You got 1 time. Yep, and you just messed up. Knife, interesting weapon.
I don't have to answer your questions.
I'm not asking you no questions.
You asked me about it.
You got the right to remain silent. Use it. Be quiet. Then use it. You threatening me again?
You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it written.
Hey, got been written up. You don't even know.
You're gonna get written up. You're gonna get a complaint form.
Good.
It's gonna go on your jacket.
Come on with it.
It's gonna go. I guarantee it's gonna.
Yep. Put the phone down, man. You don't have to.
I don't have to.
No, you don't. Statute doesn't state that.
What does the statute state?
Put the phone down.
Let me write me my ticket for, I guess, driving straight. Don't retaliate.
So is this one of the auditors?
Yeah. Yes, you're allowed to get out here. I know law better than you do.
Up to you if you want to write the ticket.
Have you all dealt with him before?
I dealt a couple times, seen him. Well,
he don't really cause him any problems. Him and Payne get into it a lot. They really don't like Walker PD that much.
Well,
Retaliation people right here.
It's up to you if you want to write to
well, so I dealt with the cell phone thing when it interferes with investigation.
it. Just in general, he's still allowed to record. Can't tell it all.
Well, but within a certain distance of a law enforcement officer
They haven't
conducting.
approved that yet. They're trying to get that approved. I don't think it's in
It must-
Louisiana. It's in a different couple states. I think Florida approved it first. But
Yeah,
I haven't-
approved here when I dealt with it.
well, I have to double check on it. To be honest with you.
I'm gonna do that right now.
The deputy officer advises Officer DeBoard to be careful before issuing a ticket, revealing Officer DeBoard's ignorance of the law. He tries to find supporting information online but is unsuccessful. He learns that a governor vetoed a bill that would have made it a crime to come within 25 feet of police officers while on duty in public, citing concerns about First Amendment rights.
Sergeant Payne put you in position with. Sergeant Payne makes you position. Don't forget it's all on gas cans. All on gas cans. You got the speaker.
Be quiet.
Hey, don't.
If you step any closer to me,
What's your inspection?
stand right over there. If you step one more foot closer to my unit, I'm gonna take it as a threat and I'm gonna act accordingly.
I haven't even moved.
I'm trying.
Well, I don't know to drive. Remember, I'll just say hey to y'all. Honest to God, no. They God strike me down right now. I don't know which I'll drive. I'm just a backup officer, but
I wasn't gonna write him a ticket. Be unlawful for a person who's either principal or accessory crime detained. Let's see.
also he for sure that he was there. Not trying to dumb questions.
So,
Stop.
I noticed
Because this
he-
how that
I
Walker cop
noticed-
got in trouble. Because they do have dash cams.
Well, I know. So I noticed he veered to the center lane of travel right before he crossed over the intersection. But after that, he didn't veer. See, I dealt with this in Point Capee, and when all that's going on, when it interferes with a law enforcement investigation, take the phone, turn it off.
I was giving heads up.
Yeah, I know.
A little fighting is going to look forward.
Oh no.
So
Not like I ain't been written up or tried to been sued before. It's been doing this 12 years, man. Not the first time that it's happened. Whenever buying more clear lane traffic in addition
But-
to
all they have to tweak on is dial it back, don't feed it to it. That's what he wants. That's what the view's gonna get. That's what the camera wants.
I just don't want him to keep walking towards my unit because for me that's an officer safety thing. And I can articulate that all day in court and he won't beat that. Remove such lane shall driver first ascertain such move made safe. Well, if I don't write him a ticket, then if I don't
Like,
write
do
him a
not
ticket,
feed it to it. No, it's up to you. You got officer suppression all day, every day. But he just wants some more shit. It's either way it's gonna go. You just have to not let it get to you, or
my main concern is officer safety right
hey, I
now.
feel you on that. But
Well, I didn't have to tell him 3 times.
Officer DeBoard stated that his initial intention was not to ticket Mr. Toulouse and explained that he did not suspect him of driving under the influence, which is a typical reason for a traffic stop. However, these statements may appear to be an attempt to shift responsibility onto the driver rather than acknowledging possible misconduct. Traffic stops are governed by laws such as the Fourth Amendment, which requires reasonable suspicion of a law violation. If Officer DeBoer did not have reasonable suspicion and drunk driving was not a factor, the legality of the stop may be questioned.
It's up to you if you want to ride them. Well, it is what it is.
Well, am I going to deal with any backlash if I don't?
That, no, all for discretion in the day.
So here's the thing. So I don't have a dash cam. And now, is it going to show him veering? Probably not. The way his dash cam is positioned, because I see it right here, it's not going to show him veering. It's not going to show.
Yeah. It's up to you if you want to ride them. If not, it is what it is. End of the day, we got also discretion. You want to decide it ain't worth the headache. Or if you want to just hit them with the ticket, you've seen them veering, your word against us, or we're going to go to court. Either way, they're going all over YouTube, so. I'm just trying to make you dial back the don't feed into it. And I'm not trying to I don't want to correct you on his camera because then that's going to feed into his trolls.
I know. All right, well.
You take his phone forward and all that.
Yep. No, I'm not sure what there is. Just be safe.
Sergeant Kane probably put him up to it. I would imagine Sergeant Kane probably put him up to it.
Don't get your knife till you pull off. I'm going to cut you a break tonight. Okay?
Need a break.
I'm going to cut you a break.
Oh.
Can I give your driver's license back?
Yeah, my license.
Hold on. How you pronounce your last name?
I don't answer questions.
How you pronounce your last
I don't
name?
answer questions.
Tulos?
It's Greek. I'll give you that much.
Well, I just want to be respectful. Tulos?
Respectful, you pulled me over for no reason just now.
I don't pull people over for no reason. So, next time we have this conversation, there'll be some paper.
Next time we have this conversation,
You're free to go.
Stop over. Am I free to go, officer?
Free to go.
I'm free to go.
After the encounter, Mr. Toulouse filed a formal complaint against both officers, arguing that the accompanying officer should have intervened to prevent misconduct and reported it. This aligns with the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics, emphasizing officers' duty to act against and report unethical conduct by their peers. The outcome of the complaint remains unclear. On March 20th, 2023, 3 auditors were driving from Colorado Springs to Denver when Deputy Kyle of the Douglas County Sheriff's Office, outside his jurisdiction, observed them on the freeway. Despite driving slightly below the speed limit in the express lane due to a slower vehicle ahead, the auditors managed to overtake. Deputy Kyle, displeased with their pace, pulled them over a few miles later as they re-entered his jurisdiction.
Northbound I-25 at Toma. I'll be on a silver Dodge.
Window.
Alright, man. The speed limit is 990. Sign that says don't cross those double whites. What? You passed me at well over 85.
I passed you going speed limit. The guy in front of you was going 70.
No, my car paces them. Matter of fact, I was pacing that car until you passed me.
You guys were about 2 miles. It was going 70 miles an hour according to mine.
Alright, and you're still not supposed to cross those lines.
Okay, so are we,
You got your license, registration, insurance?
not in Douglas County.
You are in Douglas County.
Douglas County?
Yes.
What's your name, Patrick?
But Deputy Kyle 0816.
This is Douglas County right here?
Yes, it is. From South County line to North County line is Douglas County.
Where you allege that you saw me going 90?
I saw you cross 2 double white lines, not once but twice, and it's on camera.
You're not in your jurisdiction.
I am in my jurisdiction.
No, you are now. Not there.
You crossed those past Toma.
You can only pull me over if you see me commit a violation in your jurisdiction.
I did. For the last 10 miles, we've been in Douglas County.
So how far back?
What? Mile marker 163 is Douglas County line. You're at the 174. I need your license.
Yeah, apparently we're in Douglas County.
You can actually just show it to him, can't you?
That's what I do.
You don't have to actually hand it to him.
You got the registration insurance on the vehicle? Can I have that?
Is that in here? Yes.
All you have to do is display it.
Is this it?
I'm looking at to make sure that the VIN is correct on this truck. That is my right in a traffic stop. Okay?
That's fine. I didn't do anything, man. While you're tripping.
Alright. Well, don't. Where's the insurance for it?
Relax. One thing at a time, bud.
You need to relax. This can go one of 2 ways. It can go very easy, or it can be very difficult and take a very long time. You can make it take a long time by not
You're the
cooperating.
one that's getting all aggressive and saying
I am not getting aggressive. You're the one sitting here. I'm recording everything as well too. Alright? You're the one sitting here not wanting to cooperate with everything I'm saying. Alright?
Hey, you know what? Actually, I read your policy. Douglas County, you guys are supposed to have mutual.
Not supposed to have what?
You're supposed to have a tip in.
I don't have a tip in.
Okay, you do.
Alright. Where's the insurance?
Okay, so I gotta get the insurance on my phone.
Hang on the vehicle, I'll be back with you.
In the footage, Deputy Kyle accused the driver of speeding and crossing a double white line, both traffic violations that typically warrant a traffic stop. Generally, officers need reasonable suspicion that a crime has been or is being committed to initiate a legal traffic stop. A minor traffic violation is usually sufficient. The driver denied the speeding accusation, which seems logical given the presence of an officer nearby. Regarding the illegal lane change, if we give Deputy Kyle the benefit of the doubt and assume it occurred, he was within his right to pull the vehicle over based on that. However, it's worth noting that Deputy Kyle followed the auditors for a considerable time, becoming increasingly agitated when the requested documents weren't handed directly to him, escalating into aggressive retaliation.
So he could probably get me for going into a double yellow. He's not getting me for no speeding.
Double white.
Double white, yeah.
Yeah, but he should be pulling over the guy who's holding up the traffic going 70.
Yeah, right.
Plus, when you called him out on going 90 bullshit, he didn't try to push that any further. He went then to the double white.
Right.
He's gonna write me a ticket for something.
Oh, of course. Of course he is.
Yeah, because
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
he has to show you.
Shit, he's got the power. I'm a cop. Did you hear what he says? You just follow what I'm doing and this won't take long.
Yep.
What an asshole. Just do what you're told. Bow down, lick the boot, do what you're told.
Exactly.
Kiss the boot and this will all go away.
Just kiss this boot, just deep throat my boot, and this will all go away, son.
Boot and it'll go away.
That's where we're at, the blue dot.
Yeah, the blue dot where it's sitting. That's where we're sitting. And I got the little town, the town that begins with L there, Lasker or something. That way you can get exactly where you're at, and you can see if we're in, because it was way back there when you went by him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we definitely. That's why he didn't pull me over then.
Right.
He was
that's
waiting.
Why, that's exactly right. So he was probably out of his jurisdiction.
Yep.
I bet you.
I'm allowed to get out of the vehicle too, right?
So why not?
Yeah, it's what's it called? something v. Mims. Pennsylvania v. Mims is the case law.
So we're allowed to get out.
You
right?
guys can get out. Pennsylvania v. Mims is the case law that says
Can we get out?
They have no control over you guys. Only me. Pennsylvania.
Get out?
Well, I don't know. Are you okay with that?
Pennsylvania v. Mims.
Pennsylvania v. Mims. You ready?
Yeah, I was gonna go record his vehicle.
Get back in your car! Get in the fucking truck now!
Pennsylvania v. Mims, you have no authority.
Get in the truck!
Are you gonna shoot me? Are you gonna shoot me? He's got a gun out right now on me. He's got a gun on him. He's literally got a gun on him.
Get back in the truck now!
Pennsylvania v. Mims, you have no authority.
I don't know what's in that truck. Yes. I don't know what you're coming out with.
I have my hands right here.
Deputy Kyle aimed his firearm directly at a passenger who stepped out to record him, a concerning escalation. Pointing a firearm indicates a perceived threat of deadly force, typically reserved for situations where there's a risk of injury or death to officers or others. However, a passenger recording with a phone doesn't pose such a threat. This likely violates Fourth Amendment rights, particularly if the alleged crime is minor and non-violent, and if the individual doesn't pose an immediate threat or resist arrest. Backup units were called after the passenger returned to the vehicle.
I don't want to get shot.
Copy, attention units, emergency traffic on me, that's 1248.
I can't hear you what you're saying.
Step back in the truck so we can finish this.
I can't hear you. The wind's blowing. I can't hear you.
Step back in the truck so we can finish it.
What is he saying?
Step inside the vehicle.
He's got a gun out on me. He's literally got me at gunpoint. Huh?
I was about to go live.
He's got a gun on me.
Get out.
This guy's a
You might want to go live. Go live. Please go live. Yes, please go live. Please go live. This guy just pulled a pistol on me.
All right, guys, so we went live. This officer just had it, J-Town at gunpoint. So now we're going live because this guy, like I said, is ready to shoot us, man. Ready to shoot somebody.
I definitely want to go put a complaint in now.
Oh, we're definitely putting a complaint in. That is crazy, ridiculous.
So nuts. Sorry. That is crazy. Freaking nuts.
Yeah,
I've never had a cop point a gun at me before. That's the first time ever.
Okay, you're code 3 now. So he's at where the fuck is that place called? Like the trailer park, fucking.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to make it. He's past that road. I'm on the frontage right now.
You are on the frontage?
Yeah, you told me to take frontage.
Yeah, no, I wanted you to take frontage. Okay, you're good. I thought you were still on the highway.
No.
Okay, yeah, no, you taking frontage is good. You'll be right there. Because, like, Jazz had to go back to the 174 and flip around that way.
So am I, though.
That's why I was thinking you didn't. No, you shouldn't have to. You're going to take frontage, and you're going to be able to go right to freaking Skyview.
I'm gonna have to go down this hill. Sorry, gotta go.
I love you, bye.
I just went live because I don't know if this guy is going to shoot us or why. I grabbed my dogs. I got the dogs with me. Put them down here for safety in case he starts opening fire on us. This is crazy, man. Pulled a gun on us for getting out of the vehicle with a camera. That's it. Not pull a gun because we were like, you know, robbing somebody or something like that. No, because he didn't like it because I wouldn't give him my ID. I just put it to the window and then then he was trying to grab my registration. I pulled it back and he gets all, basically you better lick the boot and do as I say. This can go one of two ways, go easy or it can go hard.
Stop.
Give him a ticket and he can go.
Oh, okay.
They all jumped out on me.
Oh.
Got put a gun to me.
Okay. I just came like this because I thought we were doing something.
Oh no, you're good.
There.
We might need it.
Okay.
I've been videotaping the whole time. So.
Okay.
I'm going to speak to a supervisor.
Step out of the car. Step out.
Am I under arrest?
No, you need to step out of the car so we can finish this.
Why do I have to?
Because you're on a traffic stop, and I have every right to pull you out of this car. You are detained. Yes. By law, you're detained, and you have to step out if I ask you to. What?
Oh, I'm asking someone else. You're on a live stream?
That's fine.
Yeah, you got like 300
That's fine.
people in
Step
your...
out of the car.
And I want to speak to a supervisor.
You can contact my supervisor when we're done. Step out of the car. Mr. Cordova, step out of the car. I'm giving you a lawful order now.
Yeah, or you'll get shot.
Step back here.
Step out or I'll get shot. Is that what it is?
Well, you guys jumped out of the car on a traffic stop.
Deputy Kyle further retaliated against the auditors by ordering the driver out of the vehicle just to hand him the ticket. While legally permissible under Pennsylvania v. Mims, this action may be viewed as an abuse of power and an attempt to assert dominance over the auditors or anyone challenging his authority.
Pennsylvania v. Mims, you have no control over the passengers of the vehicle, man. All right? You understand that? That's case law. That's case law. You have no control over these passengers. You're going to pull your gun out on them? That's ridiculous, man. What's wrong with you? Get a sergeant out here now. Get a sergeant out here, Kyle, now. Get a sergeant out here.
Here's your ticket.
Give me a sergeant now. You pull your gun out on us? Unacceptable, man. What's wrong with you?
Contact my office if you want to speak to my
Yo, we're going straight there if you're not going to get a supervisor out here right now. Clown. Pull a gun out on a woman because she gets out of the vehicle. She has a lawful right to do that. Pennsylvania v. Mims, you moron. You're fucked. You're done, buddy. You don't do that. What's wrong with you?
You can get back
Just because you're power tripping.
Okay.
You're a power tripping asshole. That's what it is.
I'm not power tripping.
Fuck yeah, you're power tripping.
Get
You want
in
to
your
pull your
car.
gun out on her?
Get in your car.
Are you going to arrest me if I don't get in? So if I get out, get back in? Which one is it?
I don't know what's going on in that car. I can't see through your windows. Do you want me to write a ticket for that too?
You're a tyrant.
What?
Name and badge. Can I get everyone's name, badge number, and I'll get in?
Total tyrants. Unnecessary.
What's your name and badge number? 2030. How do you say it? How do you say it? What's his? Am I going to get shot if I come out of the car?
Right now, before you get out.
So you prefer, or are you going to shoot me?
I said I prefer.
Okay, well, I want to.
Just because you're not play, it's not safe.
Okay, well, I'm going to get out.
Yes.
I don't know.
I want your name and badge number.
Let's just go. They can sit on the shoulder.
What's your name and badge number, sir? 1718. What's yours, sir?
Let's go. Let's go.
Police Ram 1303.
Okay.
Let's go, guys.
And why? And I want to speak to his supervisor.
What?
I
You
want to speak
have
to
it
your-
all.
Huh?
You have it all.
I want your supervisor. Are you refusing a
I told you guys, go
supervisor?
to my office. You can get my supervisor.
So you're not going to give me a supervisor, but you're going to pull a fucking gun on me.
Yeah, when you jump out of the car like you did, with
For
the
what
phone in your
reason? So
hand,
what
I don't know
reason are you
what
pull
you're
a gun
doing.
on me?
I don't know if you have a gun or
Are
what.
you kidding me? I'm an American citizen. It's a Second Amendment right.
And how often does that happen? How often does that happen? That people jump out with guns?
We are allowed to have guns, you know that.
We're allowed to have guns, just like you are.
Yeah.
And
But
that's
we're
you
on
should
a
be.
traffic stop.
And you know what?
and
When I
I don't know what's
request a
going on.
supervisor, your policy is you have to get us a supervisor.
If you do not want to get back in your car and leave, I'm going to take you on obstruction, both of you.
Obstruction for
Where's the crime
what?
scene?
What?
Where's the crime
Right
scene?
here.
The traffic stop's over. You gave me the ticket already.
You can let me leave now.
I'm not fucking you in here.
Obstruction is a physical act. I'm not physically obstructing.
There you go.
Okay.
Gone you go.
right.
So you're going to refuse your supervisor.
I use force and threaten to use
Here,
force.
step out of the way.
Standing here is not threatening you. There's no crime scene. The traffic stop's over, man. You didn't
Okay.
pay the ticket.
Shame on you. Shame.
My vehicle, man.
Shame on you. Tyrants.
Ultimately, the driver was cited for speeding and improper lane change. Despite fighting the charges in court, the driver was found guilty of improper lane change, but not guilty of speeding. This case underscores the fraught dynamics between law enforcement and civilians, often involving abuse of power and unnecessary displays of authority. Deputy Kyle's decision to order the driver out of the vehicle solely to issue a ticket exemplifies such behavior, as does his drawing a gun at a passenger for recording. As of now, there have been no updates on any filed complaint or potential lawsuit. On November 6, 2023, George Melendez and his family were in their car at a McDonald's drive-thru in Roy City, Texas, when two police officers approached them. The officers claimed that someone in line had called 911, accusing Mr. Melendez of cutting them off. Mr. Melendez denied the allegations and refused to comply with the officers' orders, all captured on video by a passenger.
Just tell me what happened.
No, you need to talk to him. I don't got nothing to say.
Well, that's our job, so we get your
I understand
story.
your job.
Okay.
Again, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Talk to him. He's the one that called you, not me.
So you don't want to tell us what happened?
I'm not going
Your
to. I don't
side
want
of the story?
I don't have a story to tell. I don't tell stories.
Okay. So I said that you cut him off?
I did not cut nobody off.
Okay.
Again, ask him. We're in the drive-thru at McDonald's. It's not that goddamn serious. So, that's what I'm telling you.
I can
And if he wants to make a big deal out of nothing, that's on him. I'm not frustrated.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. That's why I'm driving away. I didn't.
Okay. Do you have your license on you?
Yeah, but you don't need it.
Yeah,
No, you don't.
we absolutely do,
No,
sir.
no, ma'am.
Ya la necesitan.
No, you got it messed up.
You are involved in
Nope.
investigation.
I'll go investigate. No, you don't. I didn't do nothing. I didn't commit a
Sir,
crime.
you're absolutely.
Negative.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a negative, man. You're not gonna get it.
Please don't interfere with the
Hey.
investigation because they won't have to put you in jail.
Take me to jail then.
Well, I mean, that's the thing is
No
we
te
don't want you
bajes.
to
Take me to
No
jail.
te bajes.
You're violating my rights.
No te bajes.
Hey,
No te bajes.
there is no investigation.
No
Listen.
te bajes.
From the outset, it's evident that these two police officers either lack understanding of the law they're supposed to enforce or are engaging in a power trip to abuse their authority. Their demand for Mr. Melendez's driver's license is unfounded, as seen in numerous encounters where officers insist on ID without valid reason. They claimed an ongoing investigation as justification, effectively detaining Mr. Melendez, though without reasonable suspicion of any crime, rendering it an illegal detainment. Despite this, the male officer threatened Mr. Melendez with arrest if he refused to comply, revealing their true objective.
Listen,
No te
listen,
bajes.
listen. I'll go to jail because you're going to violate my rights. Yeah, you are. My First and my Fourth Amendment rights. You understand?
Listen.
Because he's trying to take me to jail over not identifying myself.
Yes,
Are
because
your
you're
body cam's on?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I don't see the red light on yours. Is it on?
Yes, sir, it's on.
So
Okay.
listen,
Make sure
listen.
you got it because I will sue the
Let me explain something.
I will sue the you
Are
guys.
you
There is
gonna
no
let me
crime
explain?
committed.
Are you gonna let me
There is
explain?
no crime
Are you gonna
committed.
let me explain?
No, because there's no crime
Okay,
committed.
well, give us
You
your
understand?
ID.
I don't need to give you my ID. I didn't do
100%.
nothing. There's no
Okay,
crime
go ahead, sit
committed.
down.
Yep, no problem. George. No problem.
Really?
Yep.
Are you
sue him.
serious?
Just don't stop recording. We're gonna
get
sue
the
him.
reason for why he's
We're
being
gonna sue him. We're
why
gonna
he's
sue
being
him.
arrested?
I need your supervisor.
Interfering with what
I need your
investigation?
supervisor. I need your supervisor. Don't stop recording.
No, we do.
Can you
Hey,
hurry
it's
up?
going to be tight. Can you put your arms a little bit
I
closer?
can.
Okay.
Can you go double up? Get the supervisor right here. Don't stop recording.
He's on
Yes,
his way.
ma'am. You violated my rights. I'm gonna sue the shit out of both of you. What's your name and badge? No, sir. There's no crime committed.
just need to
So is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
is
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? I don't care. There's no investigation. Your investigation starts there.
Right.
I'm gonna give you what's your name and badge number for the record.
Hey, it's Officer Carmen, 757.
Yours?
Officer Bailey,
Thank you.
Are you
Because
willing to listen to us now?
no, I'm not. I want your supervisor. I don't want to say a damn word to you guys.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sue the shit out of the city of Roy City.
Okay.
Not a problem. Not a problem. I got you.
Actually, hold on, wait, let me catch you down. Okay. Want to face that way?
And then it's and I don't condense. I don't search and seizures. Okay, so remember that for the record.
Okay.
I'm
If you have anything on you,
I've been
you
waiting
have
for
anything
this.
on you?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. You don't have anything on
I don't
you?
answer
That's important.
questions.
Private
I don't
security.
answer questions.
Okay.
What part of that do you not understand?
Okay. Well, you're not.
I'm gonna sue the shit out of you guys. I've been waiting for this. I watch all these First Amendment videos, and this is what I've been waiting for. I got you, motherfucker. You guys
All you had to do is
I don't gotta do shit. Go investigate. You don't need my fucking license for what?
Identify you as
Well, you don't need to identify me for shit. I didn't do nothing. That's not a crime.
We don't know that, sir.
No, there's no crime.
Okay, well,
There's no. What's the crime? What is a crime? What did they call in for?
Disturbance.
Disturbance of what kind of disturbance?
Of his peace, that's it. He's
Well,
just
what?
bugging.
A what? It's verbal? I mean, that's not physical?
That's what we're
There's no crime. I'm trying to...
So you're being overly aggressive and we're just
No,
trying to
because
explain
you
the
guys don't need my ID. What part of that don't you understand?
Okay.
God damn, you guys are than I thought. I want your goddamn translator. You guys are stupid. That man trying to argue with his daughter in his car, and I told him,
And that's crazy. Why is he still sitting over there all free when he's the one that caused the disturbance?
That's why we're trying to get you out of the story.
In the footage, Mr. Melendez was pulled out of his vehicle, handcuffed, and placed in the back seat of a patrol car, violating his Fourth Amendment rights. The officers claimed he interfered with an investigation, but no investigation had begun. Mr. Melendez rightly pointed out that any investigation should start with the 911 caller. He deserves praise for asserting his rights, including invoking the Fifth Amendment against self-incrimination during questioning by the female officer.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna explain it. Will you let me explain it to you without you? Huh? I'm not explaining it. I'm explaining it to you. No, I'm not. So whenever there's a call, listen, just listen to me. So you don't have to
Solo gotta be some fucking bullshit.
But why?
Y usted también, ¿por qué se ponga fastidioso? I know. Yeah, relax.
It is the way the law works. Okay, so are you gonna let me explain it to you now, or are you gonna argue? And we absolutely are. Okay, so listen. The way it works is there was a disturbance, okay? And so whenever we come out of the disturbance, we ID everybody involved. Okay? And yeah, that is the way it works. That's part of our job. Okay. We're not gonna listen. We are out here for a disturbance. We're figuring out what the disturbance is.
He caused the disturbance.
That's why we're trying to investigate to figure out. Exactly. And nothing needs to happen. And nothing needs to happen. Absolutely not. I'm done listening. No, I'm done. I'm trying to explain. And it did start there. No, it did not.
Hang tight.
Listen, we don't want to take him to jail. We just need him to identify himself. That's it. So whenever we have an investigation, all we do is we gather both parties' IDs, and it's for our notes, okay? It's for our case notes. That's all we do. That's all we wanted was his information. And then whenever you don't give us your ID, right now he's impeding our investigation. We're unable. So you have to identify yourself. That's a law, okay? So that's what I'm trying to explain to him. We just need his ID to identify him. We don't want to have to take him to jail. It's the last thing we want to do.
That's not what we want.
That's it. Is there a way you could talk to him? We don't want to have to take him to jail if we don't have to take him to jail. No? Do y'all want to tell me what happened?
It started with him.
It's not a crime. That's the thing. Is it like you guys arguing?
It started with that man.
Okay. Exactly. I understand. And I understand. So all we were gonna come do is come and diffuse the situation.
You need to talk to him.
Exactly. And we had an officer over there talking to him.
Well, I can't tell you nothing else.
We're just trying to figure out what happened. That's all we're doing is identifying.
Well, he's gonna tell you what happened because he's the one that caused everything.
Okay, so you guys don't. Your failure to ID because you want us to talk to him, but he's already been talked to.
I mean, he's the one. That's who you need to talk to.
Okay, but he's already been talked to.
Well, I don't know what's going on.
We're trying to get your side of the story. That's what
we don't really have a side to tell if he's the one that made the call. He said everything, so whatever he
Okay, so he made the call. So you tell me why he would have made that call.
That's his issue. Do you see him? He's
doing
about 3 or 4 turns while we're just standing in line. That's his issue. So go ahead and get his side of the story.
Yeah, he's the one that got all aggressive,
and we don't need a side of the story because we didn't do anything.
Okay. All right.
He's the one that's I don't know what's wrong with him.
Damn, did it close? Shit.
The female officer contradicted herself, claiming they didn't want to take Mr. Melendez to jail if he provided his ID, yet simultaneously threatened him with arrest. She falsely stated that Texas law required Mr. Melendez to ID himself regardless of the situation, which is untrue. Police can only ask for ID with reasonable suspicion of a crime, though this standard is often disregarded in Texas. Furthermore, the officer stated there was no crime, further undermining their actions.
Este güey también.
I'm suing the city of Roy City. For the record, I hope you got your body cams on. You look good. Did you put the shit out of the way? You can't fucking get up.
Calmado.
Don't stop recording.
Ajá, calmado.
Yeah,
Calmada, yes. Tenemos.
Incident number, and I need everybody's names here.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. So why am I in handcuffs? Over here, please, for the record. Why am I in handcuffs?
You're being detained for investigation.
Okay, but you don't detain people in handcuffs.
So
okay, because Perrin over there called you guys. I heard him see if he's got warrants. I avoided him. Okay, this is not the answer. And then this guy right here, Mr. Bailey, demanding my ID for no crime. Investigation starts there. He would have told you the story that there was no crime committed.
Why is he leaving?
Right?
He's so aggressive.
Why is he in handcuffs? No, you don't. Not physically. Not physically. Not like this. Want me to put you in handcuffs of what you did to me? You violated my rights. It's not arguing. Shut the fuck up and get in your car. You're dismissed. Get me out of these fucking handcuffs. Sir, get me out of these handcuffs, please. Okay. This is not right. Okay. I did nothing wrong. There was an argument, that's it.
Why did he leave?
What's your person?
You don't need to know
What would
that.
you like to be called?
Good citizen.
Okay, good citizen.
Yes, sir.
So, here's the deal.
There's no deal. Just explain to me, please. Get me out of these handcuffs. Okay. I don't want to be in handcuffs.
We're not taking handcuffs. You're not gonna get crazy with me. Or
I'm not getting crazy, sir.
Déjalo.
I don't get crazy. I don't get crazy. I don't get crazy. This is crazy. What you guys did to me. Okay. Look at it, in front of the whole world, in front of my family. You want me to do that to you guys?
Well, not, sir. Just relax.
Fucking stupid, man. Stupid, not professional people, man. What the fuck you guys dealing with, man?
Yeah.
And I need an incident number, please. And everybody's name that was involved. Even that man, because I'm suing his ass too for calling you guys. Look at that. Look at that. You guys recording that? Mm-hmm. Fucking animals. I'm gonna put you in torture cuffs. I need an incident number too. Stupid ass motherfucker. You're welcome. And you're leaving before I leave. I'll send it off fucking there. You gotta dismiss.
You don't need anything?
No.
Yeah. Get better at your jobs.
You're good. You can get out of here.
If somebody doesn't give you ID, doesn't mean you put them in fucking handcuffs.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you go fuck yourself.
You need anything from me?
No, sir. I thank you for being professional. Teach these stupid asses something.
All right.
And it's no disrespect to you. Okay. But when they come, they got to do an investigation. Because look what they did. Look what they did to me. But they don't need to do that, sir. You understand? So I'm just letting you know right now, for the record, I'm suing the shit out of you guys for what they did to me. Okay. I'm suing the city. I'm getting a fucking lawyer. I've been watching all these videos of this kind of stuff here, and it was just videos. Now I've been involved in it. This changes the narrative for me personally. Okay. All right? Because I know my fucking rights. She just violated my Fourth Amendment right.
Okay.
Okay? Whether you believe it or not.
What?
You have to follow the law. Sure. That was feelings enforcement there, not law enforcement. Okay. You understand me? It's no disrespect to you or nobody else, but that's feelings enforcement. Okay. Because I don't give you my ID. I don't have to give you my ID. I didn't commit no crime. Okay. That's why I asked her, is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Go investigate with him and then determine what happened, just like you just did, right? If they would have done that, we wouldn't be in this situation. So you guys just opened this kind of worms for the city of Royce City. Because you're going to put money in my fucking pocket. I didn't want to do this shit, but you guys did this shit over a stupid-ass drive-through at a McDonald's. But I don't want to waste your time, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Any other questions?
No, sir. I got what I need right here. Actually, I need their numbers. I mean, their names, their badge numbers. Please.
You mind if I write on
your
card?
No, sir. Go ahead.
I'm going to have a further discussion with him back in the PD about what the law is. Now, just for your information, we did just have a legislative update. The law did change on failed ID. They moved it from traffic code, and it said in traffic code, you know, on a traffic stop, you have to present your driver's license upon request of a magistrate, you know, judge, myself, an officer, a traffic stop. Then it moved over to the penal code to failed ID, where it says if they're a driver of a motor vehicle. So, realistically, I think the verbiage is a little off from the legislative update. I know the female officer, she just came over from Oklahoma. She has not had the legislative update in Texas yet. So the verbiage is off where it says if it's upon request and they're a driver of a motor vehicle. Realistically, what I believe that applies to is a traffic stop.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that now, but that's what I told them realistically, and then it is a ticket. Technically, can you be arrested for a Class C?
For a traffic stop.
For a Class C misdemeanor, you can. It doesn't say traffic stop anymore. I'm sure that's what the legislature is trying to get at, but the problem is they don't do this job, so they sometimes miss verbiage.
Gotcha.
And so that happened.
All right.
So I discussed with them when you have to ID. Now, if you were lawfully under arrest, or if you are alleged to have committed an offense, not just being involved in disturbance, but say he said he punched me in the face. Well, then you would be this suspect in an alleged offense. Then you would have to identify yourself per failed ID statute, which I believe is 3802.
But you investigated already. See the difference?
So,
right?
Yes, and now granted, what we do is try to speak with both parties at the same time. You are 100% right on it is not a crime to not identify yourself if you are just being detained. If you are lawfully under arrest, then you do, then it's Class C. If you lie, it's Class B, and if you lie and you're wanted for any warrant, then it is a Class A.
All right, I got a long trip ahead of me, sir.
I got you. I'm going to talk with all of them back at the PD and discuss everything that happened here.
Yeah, you need to, because they're going to keep the city in trouble here.
I will.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good day.
Ultimately, Mr. Melendez continued his trip with his family, albeit disrupted by two uninformed, power-tripping police officers. As of the date of this recording, Mr. Melendez has not provided an update on whether he filed a complaint or intends to pursue a lawsuit. You can check the description for links to the original videos. Again, please don't forget to like the video and share your comments with us. Take care and stay safe.